What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all having a great day. Now, in Revenge of the Sith, Anakin tells Padme of his plan to overthrow the then Chancellor Palpatine at the time. But flash forward 20 years and Vader never overthrew the Emperor. So why not? Let's dive into it. Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen One, was the dream apprentice for Darth Sidious, as he spent over a decade manipulating Anakin until one day he finally had his dream apprentice. However, after Anakin's loss to his former master Obi-Wan on Mustafar, this completely changed everything. That once perfect apprentice was now turned into a machine. With the rule of two, Darth Vader was expected to kill and overthrow Sidious, as we saw Sidious do the same with his master, Darth Plagueis. But Vader never did this until his redemption at the end of Return of the Jedi. The book Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader gives some insight on Vader's perspective on this matter. After the events of Revenge of the Sith, Vader was full of self-pity and hatred and actually blamed Palpatine for everything that happened. And if not for his loss on Mustafar, Vader would have overthrown Palpatine right after. Darth Vader was now just Palpatine's puppet, not a true apprentice. Vader thought that there was a chance that his master weakened him as punishment for his failure on Mustafar. However, Vader's true blame and hatred was towards Obi-Wan for injuring him in the first place. But Vader thought that Sidious used the situation for his personal gain. While Vader was capable of killing the Emperor, he wasn't in good enough psychological condition to do so. Had Vader won against Obi-Wan and Mustafar, he would have tried to have killed Palpatine, and there was a chance he would have succeeded in overthrowing the Emperor. However, given how grave his injuries were, his power just wasn't the same as Vader, as he had to relearn how to fight in a sense with his new body. Vader, right after Revenge of the Sith, was not nearly as powerful as Anakin was during the movie. After Mustafar, Vader was a bit traumatized at what had happened, as he viewed himself as the victim, that he was right and everybody else just betrayed him. Vader was full of self-pity after losing everything, and Palpatine saw this. Palpatine thought he needed to drive Vader even deeper into the dark side to get over his own psychological weaknesses. Palpatine knew that the more powerful Vader became through his training, the more likely it was that Vader would try to overthrow him. But we saw how disappointed Palpatine was in Vader, as he tried to replace Vader multiple times in canon with new apprentices. Now, it wasn't fear that stopped Vader from trying to overthrow Palpatine. At the end of the day, Vader just didn't want to kill Palpatine. After losing everything after Mustafar, Palpatine was really the only thing Vader had left. While Vader didn't fear death, his only reason for living was to become more powerful in the Force, most likely to find a way to try to bring Padme back to life. Vader saw Palpatine as his best chance to continue to gain power in the dark side, so Vader really had no reason to kill his master. Palpatine was the only thing Vader had left in his life, and without him, Vader's a meaningless life would just become even more of a waste in his mind. Even with the rule of two, Vader just didn't have the drive to kill Palpatine. After Vader discovered Luke and that he had a son, this is where his conflict truly started to take place, where he had something else to live for other than just Palpatine and trying to get stronger in the dark side. That he can feel the love and compassion from someone else, which ended up saving him in the end. Which these feelings were some that Vader thought he had long forgotten. So overall, it wasn't fear or the thought of failure that stopped Vader from overthrowing Palpatine, but it was the fact that Palpatine was all Vader had left after Mustafar. There was no more Padme, no more Obi-Wan, just him and Palpatine, as this was the path he had chosen. Even though Vader planned to overthrow Palpatine before his battle with Obi-Wan, Vader's gruesome loss to his former master changed everything, including his life forever. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.